You know, there was something else I wanted to, after that last video about E.T. smoking a muffler on a mountain. Something else I wanted to point out for all of you godless demons. You do realize, and y'all, your big thing is the collective mind. We got to have our collective mind. We're going to transcend into the silicone and be Borg. That's really the way these people think. That's what they want. So what that Borg Warner toolbox is all about there. Susan Washkinky there. Yeah, I got 2 strikes right now. So I had to remind her how important my channel is here, even though it's backed up and everything. So it's convenient. I like YouTube, I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to break your rules, but I think Uncle Vlad red flagged me because I told him that his military worked for me, and he got mad, and this is 21st century warfare and stuff, and we're like in this little freaking ice pick fencing match with each other right now. It's freaking gay. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, a democracy. Yeah. For people who believe that our collective mind should make the decision. See, that's not what y'all believe. You want the AI. Beware of those who worship AI gods. Elon Musk. That was a really good quote there, Elon. Now, these quantum computers are pretty savvy, I'm not going to lie. But the hypocrisy is ridiculous, okay? So you've got this big commune of Borg who basically installs politicians, and we do not live in a democracy. Everybody's a fraud, okay? Trump's a fraud, Biden's a fraud, they're all frauds, they're all in cahoots, they're all the same part, in the same clique. There's nothing going to be different when Trump's president versus Biden. It's the same cult, okay? Literally. They're all in the same cult. The whole thing's a scam, all right? Okay? Seriously. Like, really, all right, literally. But what drives me insane, and the reason I call them godless demons, is they don't understand that in a democracy, the commune, the natural commune, okay, the natural collective is the mirror image of what God would want. So if the natural collective votes for a president, and 60% of the people wanted one president, and this was a fair election that isn't completely rigged, then that would be God's choice, because that is a natural collective that collectively decided to put in a president, and they had 60% of the vote, which means that is what God would have wanted, and that is why the Constitution, "In God We Trust," and all of that, okay? They had the right concept in their mind, all right, when they wrote all of that down. But we're in the digital era where the government illegally hacked our minds, and now they've turned idiocracy. So here's their thought process now. Well, we turned everybody into retards, okay? So you can see them sitting around at their little pyramid circle table there. I'm sitting there with them. I'm the alien, right? I'm sitting there listening to them. I'm like, dang, these are the smart ones. So they, seriously, they believe that they know what's best after they turned everybody into retards via 5G, cell phones, satellites, constantly microwaving your brain with electromagnetic signals, basically turning everybody into total losing IQ points by the day, right? People are losing their IQs by the day, right? If you had 140 IQ 10 years ago and you were 15 years old and today you're 30, you got 120 IQ. And that is because of the weapons of mass delusion that they put in outer space and they sprawled out all over the country that constantly fry your brain, and everybody's sitting there looking at their phone all day. and they also managed to get nanotechnology into you that attach to your neurons. And there's a Daniel verse in the Bible, they will mingle with the seed of man, and that scripture, I've already translated this in another video. The miry clay, the way it wraps around the iron, is the same. It's the same. Okay, so it's talking about a 5G tower. All right, I can't recite the quote perfectly, but basically it's a legitimate quote that tells you exactly what a 5G tower is doing. Right. Just Google Daniel in miry clay Bible verse, and it'll pull the Bible verse up. All right. I got it all in my head and everything. I can't remember Bible verses to save my life, literally. All right. It's like somebody doesn't want me remembering Bible verses for some reason. And there might be a good reason for that. Maybe they don't want me to have the Bible in my mind as I'm deciphering water, but then again, then it's like, well, if I'd have never seen that quote, I could have never put that together, right? So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, seriously, they like literally zap Bible verses right out of my head after I read the Bible verse. It pisses me off. So that's another thing that I'm getting at here. They're managing our minds for us. So they didn't tell you that they were going to manage your mind for you, right? So now by their standard, well, these people are too dumb to pick a president, right? They're too dumb to vote for a president after they made you dumb. That's the people that are in charge. And come to find out, they're a whole lot dumber than you can even imagine. I mean, these people are total fucking morons. Literally, they're fucking idiots. They are. They are absolutely. I mean, I don't have a big vocabulary, and I don't sound like I'm from Harvard or anything, right? But I guarantee you, if you want to get strategical and you want to, get some common sense going and couple that with some big picture, I can bend y'all over and. My phone mysteriously cut off again. I think it might have been God that time. He used that really large super seeder that he's got. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's something wrong with y'all. I mean, why do you obviously Lucifer set y'all up like you can't even imagine on that rainforest deal. You cut the rainforest down to grow cane so that you could put sugar in our tanks. Yeah, that was Lucifer going, hey, dumbasses, they're putting sugar in your tanks by pumping you full of Kentucky Fried Chicken that turns everybody into homosexuals so they can curb the population trend. See how they get just raked over the coals here? It's funny, but it's not at the same time. It's sad. Saddam Hussein. So, what was this video about? Oh yeah, how you elect somebody using the natural collective versus this new age digital fucking empire that took over the world, who is managing our minds without our knowledge or consent. Literally, they're hacking into your mind and controlling you like androids. And I'm done with this video. My phone ain't even working right, but I think I made my point.